Hello and welcome to today's episode, which deals with the concept and meaning of marketing, difference between marketing and selling. This episode would also tell the importance of marketing and will also throw some light on the scope and benefits of marketing. The subject expert for today's episode is Dr. Arshia Hussain, PhD in Human Resource Management and teaching in Department of Commerce and Business Studies, Jamia Millia Islamia, New Delhi, and I am Sakshi Mandwal. Before discussing the difference between marketing and selling, let us first understand the meaning of marketing. Meaning and concept of marketing. The term marketing is used to deal with the customers. The main purpose of every business enterprise is to satisfy the customer's needs and wants. Marketing is the exchange of goods and services between the customers and sellers. There is a misconception that marketing and selling are same. But in reality, marketing is a wider concept and selling is a part of marketing. Marketing is defined by different authors. Product-oriented definition. According to product orientation, marketing is narrowly defined as the process by which goods and services are exchanged for money. The American Marketing Association defines marketing as the performance of business activities that direct the flow of goods and services through producers to consumers or users. This means that marketing includes all those activities which include the exchange of goods and services. This definition is a traditional view in the sense that it does not consider the needs and wants of the customers. Customer-oriented definition. According to customer orientation, marketing is defined by Cundiff and Still as the business process by which products are matched with the markets and through which transfers of ownership are effected. This means that business organizations must produce those products which are preferred by the customers, and this can happen only after accessing the needs and wants of the customers. According to American Marketing Association, marketing is the process of planning and executing the conception, pricing, promotion and distribution of ideas, goods and services to create exchanges that satisfy individual and organizational goals. System-oriented definition. According to system-oriented definition, William Stanton has defined marketing as a total system of interacting business activities designed to plan, price, promote and distribute wants satisfying products to target markets to achieve organizational objectives. Kotler's definition. In the words of Kotler, marketing has been defined as a social and managerial process by which individuals and groups obtain what they need and want through creating and exchanging products and value with others. Various concepts of marketing. There are various concepts of marketing which are discussed as follows. The production concept. According to this concept, consumers will favor those products which are easily and widely available in the market at lower price. This means that consumers will purchase the product without caring for their requirements, needs and preferences. This concept has given more emphasis on place where product is easily available. According to Philip Kotler, the production concept holds that consumers will favor those products that are widely available and are low in cost. Managers of production-oriented organizations concentrate on achieving high production efficiency and wide distribution coverage. The product concept. According to this concept, consumers will like to purchase the quality products. They give more importance on the features and performance of the products. If the product is of good quality, then the consumers are ready to pay even more in a normal condition. Thus, producers following this concept give more emphasis on the quality of the product as well as adding the new features to the product. the selling concept. According to this concept, producers must undertake aggressive promotional efforts so that customers will be aware about the products. The product does not sell itself. The customers must have the knowledge about the availability product. Thus, effective selling as well as effective promotional tools are the prerequisite of the selling. According to Philip Kotler, selling to be effective must be preceded by several marketing activities such as needs assessment, marketing research, product development, pricing and distribution. If the market does a good job of identifying consumer needs, developing appropriate products and pricing, distributing and promoting them effectively, these products will sell very easily. This means that marketers must assess the consumer's needs, tastes and preferences through research and then develop the product which meets consumers' requirements as well as makes the consumers aware about the product through conducting various marketing activities. In the words of Peter Drucker, there will always, one can assume, be need for some selling. But the aim of marketing is to make selling superfluous. The aim of marketing is to know and understand the customer so well that the product or service fits him and sells itself. Ideally, market should result in a customer who is ready to buy. All that should be needed then is to make the product or service available. The marketing concept. According to the marketing concept, producers must produce that product which gives maximum satisfaction to the consumers over their competitors. Nowadays, there are tremendous competition in the market. Everyone is trying to attract the consumers. Thus, Indian market has become the buyer's market. Because of the competition now, consumers have a wider choice. Earlier, it was a seller's market. Whatever has been produced by the producers, consumers have to purchase without having choice. Now it is a buyer's market in the sense that consumers will purchase only those products which satisfies their needs and gives them maximum satisfaction. In the words of Philip Kotler, the marketing concept holds that the key to achieving the organizational goals consists in determining the needs and wants of target markets and delivering the desired satisfaction more effectively and efficiently than competitors. The societal marketing concept. According to this concept, producers, while producing the products, must also consider the society's well-being at large. This means that nothing should be produced which are harmful to the consumers at particular and society at large. In the words of Philip Kotler, the societal marketing concept holds that the organization's task is to determine the needs, wants and interests of target markets and to deliver the desired satisfaction more effectively and efficiently than competitors in a way that preserves or enhances the customers' and society's well-being. Now we will discuss nature of marketing. Some of the important features of marketing are customer-oriented. Marketing is a customer-oriented. The main objective of marketing is to satisfy the customers. System approach. It is a system approach. It has to coordinate the 4 P's, that is product, price, promotion and place of marketing, mix efficiently and effectively. Starts and ends with consumers. Marketing starts and ends with the consumers. Value. Marketing must deliver value. Interdisciplinary. Marketing is interdisciplinary in nature. It has emerged out of the business and then from law, psychology, anthropology, sociology, statistics and mathematical. In short, marketing is an art and science. Goal-oriented. Marketing is goal-oriented. Like any other business activity, marketing also has certain goals which have to be achieved by the marketeers. Importance of marketing. The word marketing is not of a recent origin. Indeed, it is an ancient art which has been practiced in one way or other way since time immemorial. But nowadays, it has gained so much importance that it has been regarded as one of the most important functions of all business operations. Marketing plays a very important role in our lives. It would be difficult to think business world without marketing. This can be proved from the following words of Peter Drucker. Marketing is the distinguishing, the unique functions of the business. A business is set apart from all other human organizations by the fact that it markets a product or a service. Neither church nor army nor state does that. Any organization that fulfills through marketing a product or a service is a business. Any organization in which marketing is either absent or incidental is not a business and should never be run as if it were one. This means that marketing is the core of business, and without marketing one cannot satisfy the needs and wants of the customers. The term marketing not only satisfies the customer's needs and wants, but innovations and creativeness of an individual is also satisfied by it. Drucker further states that marketing is so basic that it cannot be considered a separate function. It is the whole business seen from the point of view of its final results, that it is from the customer's point of view. In modern times, marketing of a product or services are so important that the survival of any business organization depends on it. In fact, it is the marketing because of which business exists. Benefits of marketing. Employment. Marketing provides employment opportunities. Information. It provides best information to the consumers. Stabilizes economy. It stabilizes the economic conditions. Trust among consumers. It helps in establishing a brand of trust among the consumers. Saves time. It saves time. By promoting a product or services through effective marketing, a business can promote its sales and reach its intended clientele faster. Profit earning. It enables the business firms to earn more profits. Difference between marketing and selling. People usually hold a variety of misconceptions about marketing and selling. It is always argued that marketing and selling is one and the same thing. However, practically there is a lot of difference between them. Marketing is much wider than selling. In the words of Levitt, the difference between marketing and selling is much more semantic. Selling focuses on the needs of the seller, marketing on the needs of the buyer. Selling is preoccupied with the seller's needs to convert his product into cash. Marketing with the idea of satisfying the needs of the consumer by means of the product and the whole cluster of things associated with creating, delivering, and finally consuming it. In other words, marketing begins much before the production of goods and services and continues even after the sale and focuses on satisfying the wants of customers, while the selling process comes after the production and comes to an end with the delivery of the goods or services to the consumers. The other points of differences are discussed below. The main focus of marketing is to satisfy the needs and wants of the customers, whereas the main focus of selling is to satisfy the seller's needs by converting goods and services into cash. Marketing is a customer-oriented and selling is product-oriented. In case of marketing, the principle of caveat vendor, that is, let the seller be aware, is followed, whereas in case of selling, caveat emptor, that is, let the buyer be aware, is followed. The main purpose of marketing is to earn profit after satisfying customers, but the main purpose of selling is to earn profit through sales volume. In case of marketing, integrated approach is followed, but in case of selling, fragmented approach is followed. The main emphasis of marketing is to produce those products which meet the requirements of customers. The main emphasis of selling is to sell the product which has already been produced. Objectives of marketing: to satisfy the customer's needs and preferences by giving them qualitative products, to increase the sales revenue, to improve and maintain the image of the product and business, to target a new market and increase the market share, to suggest solutions by studying the problems relating to marketing. Scope or functions of marketing. The scope of marketing is very wide. It can be understood in the light of the functions of marketing. In most of the organizations, there is a separate marketing department which is headed by the marketing manager. It is the responsibility of the marketing manager to perform all the functions of the marketing for the satisfaction of the consumers as well as for their interests. Functions of the marketing are divided into various categories. Functions of research. Marketing research. Marketing research is one of the important functions of marketing. It relates to providing answers to various questions related to the marketing activities. It helps the manager in analyzing the consumer's habits, preferences, popularity of the product, effectiveness of a promotional efforts, etc. It also helps the manager to determine which consumers should be targeted and which product should be produced or manufactured. Product planning and development. Product planning and development is one of the most important activities of marketing manager. Functions of exchange: buying and assembling. Buying of raw materials, semi-finished or finished goods or product is one of the important functions of marketing. It is the responsibility of purchasing department to buy the required material, semi-finished or finished goods and supplies to the concerned department. Marketing department, after assessing the requirements of the consumers, will provide the information to the purchasing department regarding the kind of materials to be purchased. Assembling is another function of the marketing department which starts after the goods have already been purchased. Selling. Selling is another important function of marketing which involves transfer of ownership of the product or services from the producers to the consumers. Functions of physical supply. Transportation. Transportation performs a very important function of carrying goods from one place to another. It is not possible to transfer the goods from the producers to the consumers without the help of transportation. In simple words, transportation has a bearing influence on the marketing of goods and services. Storage and warehousing. Warehouses are the places where manufactured goods are kept till they are actually sold in the market. Goods are generally produced in anticipation of the demand. Thus, they need to be preserved at a proper place. Warehouses are made to keep the product safe from various damages like theft, rain, fire, etc. Apart from storage of goods, warehouses also perform certain marketing activities like packaging, labeling and grading, etc. Packaging, labeling and grading. In modern times, packaging, labeling and grading have become a very important part of marketing. Standardization, grading and branding. Standardization means certain requirements or specifications which every product has to fulfill. When we talk about the standardization, it does not mean that the product is of best quality, but it means that it has fulfilled certain requirements. Standardization helps the customers in buying the product of a particular company. The term grading classifies the product by size and quality, usually through a sorting process. It helps the manufacturers and producers of the product in the sense that they can charge higher prices for higher grades of product and lower prices for ungraded products. Grading is more useful in case of selling of wheat, rice, apple, etc. It also helps customers because grading creates good impression in the minds of them in the sense that goods are to be of uniform quality. Branding is the process through which product is known and remembered by the customers. Facilitating functions. Financing. Finance is the blood of every business. Without proper financing facility, one cannot perform the business and other marketing functions. In the words of F.J. Pyle, money or credit is the lubricant that facilitates the operation of the marketing machine, as modern marketing requires vast resources. If the goods are provided on a credit basis, it will definitely increase the volume of sales. Especially in modern times, no one likes to carry huge amount in their pocket. Pricing. Pricing is another important function of the marketing manager. Pricing should be fixed in such a way that it is neither too high nor too low. If the manufacturer charges higher prices, then they may lose their customers, and if they set low prices, then their costs will not be covered. It is the most difficult decision which has to be taken by the manufacturers. Thus, marketers or manufacturers need to be very careful in setting the right price of the product. Setting of a right price not only gives profit to the manufacturer, but also helps them in building long-term relation with the customers. Advertising. The term advertising has come from the Latin word adverto, which means to turn around. Thus, advertising is used to draw the attention of a person towards any object or product. However, as far as marketing is concerned, the term advertising has been defined as any paid form of non-personal presentation and promotion of ideas, goods or services by an identified sponsor. In modern times, the importance of advertising has been increased because the number of prospective buyers are widely scattered and their identity is unknown. It is essentially a method of communication under which both the manufacturer as well as customer will get benefit and satisfaction from the sale. The communication will not at all be effective until and unless the customers see the advertisement, understand the advertisement and react in the form of purchasing the product. The main object of advertising is to inform the customers about the product. There are various medias of advertisement which are used by the business organization. Some of the important media are television, radio, newspaper, magazines, hoardings, etc. Insurance. Insurance of goods is another important function of marketing because large number of risks are involved in exchange of goods and services. For instance, good may get destroyed or damaged in transit because of rain, flood, fire, etc. Insurance helps to cover these risks. In other words, insurance gives protection to the manufacturers against any loss which has occurred due to any damage. That is all that we had for you today. Hope you have understood the concept and nature of marketing. We will see you again with another topic on marketing next time. Till then, take care and goodbye.
Thank you.